Let's go! Yeah, this is very meany, but let's go to this review. So yeah, before I ask, yes, I am standing up. I'm moving around a lot because I'm not on this review, I'm not reviewing my computer's getting fixed, I'm covering or something else, so I'm just doing stuff. Anyway, with this, I like it because it's basically just a way. I know there's other stories like this. Black Mirror has a similar vibe where it's basically, which also there is that coming soon, and I am excited about new Black Mirror. Besides the point, it is basically just here's just stuff. We don't need to have a contentious storyline throughout the entire episodes. Here's just a bunch of episodes about like a D&D like game about a dark version of Pac-Man. Which I whoever thought of the idea of the secret level with Pac-Man, what the fuck? In the best way possible. What the fuck? It's less the story, more the visuals, but it's still. How do you look at a Pac-Man game and see that? I don't know. Because I think these are based off games, which I think is funny. It's like small things that might be in game and that, because there's a lot of like game titles, which is fun and I love. But yeah, it is really cool and awesome. Also, weirdly enough, this is the intro spoiler was the same second as before. Fatal coincidence, I don't know. Besides the point, I only have one spoiler, which is one scene. And it's like, oh, why would you talk about one scene? Because I like that one scene. It's not that long, it's at the end of an episode, so it's definitely spoiler. It's the idea that one guy dies and dies and dies, and then comes back, but he ages. But so at the end of the film, or what was it in the episode, why do I keep saying film? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Let's move on. He has this moment, because at the beginning, he goes up to this person, grabs some food, plays this sort of like really interesting fun game, and does this cool thing with like his fingers and the chopsticks, which is clever. Because at the end, it's like, oh, so your grandson. It's like, yeah, family, because he looks like he's 80, and like the grandson looked like he was 20. Obviously, not the same person, at least to her. We know they are. There's shenanigans happening and it's very confusing for like an outside person, but we know why. His machine allows it to do this, which etc. etc. But she doesn't know until he does the same trick with the chopstick and she remembers. I like that. Because it's like, oh, why would you introduce it in the beginning? Because it's how she knows that he was him. She doesn't need an explanation. She just trusts that these two people are the same person. She can't explain why. You could make the argument that realistically, who would have taught him the trick? His grandfather. And she does originally say, oh, you must be. I must see you. I saw your grandson earlier. And it's like, but I like, because he does it in a specific way, which might not be learnable, that's how he learns it. And that's how it's like, that's clever. So yeah, this is fun. I just like the idea that it's like, oh, the secret levels, the secret knowledge of the games, but it's just fun and clever overall. So I hope you enjoy and good night.